I'm going to ask this question just to prove a point. What do you want me to do about my hair? I have recently revealed that after basically 3 months, at least 3 months worth of video footage of zero guard buzz cut, that I'm going to be growing my hair back out. And I think what we're realizing is people are starting to express how they actually feel about what they want me to do. So I'm asking this question to prove a point. Well, if it were up to you, what do you want me to do on this video? Over the next year, if it were up to you, and it's not really, well, you got me to do this in theory, to the zero guard, and I wouldn't have done that on my own. So perhaps you do have some control over it. But as far as our understanding of it, what we're planning to do right now, if it were truly up to you, for the next year on this channel, how would you want me to have my hair? And vote in the comments. Would you want me to keep the zero guard buzz cut in the beard? Would you want to see me grow it just to a normal length, like maybe, you know, the comfortable and easy thing of having it 1.5 inches on top with the number 2 on the sides and the back? Or are you in favor of this? Let's see if we can get it to Paul Rudd, this is 40, kind of long, shaggy. Or something else. You want me to have a pink mohawk? You want me to grow it out and have dreads? You want me to get an afro? Whatever if it were truly up to you, put in the comments right now at 1.5 minutes into the video. Go ahead and vote right now. Again, this vote doesn't matter. It's just for fun. It's just a survey. But if it were up to you, what would you want to see for the next year on this channel? Okay, I've assumed you've done that now. And the point is this. I keep saying it, how many are there of you now? There's over 4,000 of you. So you can imagine, if you all had your way, none of you would have your way, would you? No one would be happy. The people who want me to shave it off, the people who want me to grow it out, the people who want me to have a crazy hairstyle, the people who want me to have a tame hairstyle, none of you would get what you want. And that's my whole point. On this channel, you never really get what you want. If you get what you want for now, you won't get it for later. For the people who were so happy for the 3 months worth of footage of me being zero guard buzz cut, which I'm included in that group, that's my favorite. But if that's all I ever did, then all the people who don't like this the best or want to actually see change wouldn't be happy. And so just keep in mind as a host about hair, that to keep things interesting, to cater to everyone, it's a matter of making things dynamic and having changes occur just to keep things interesting, if for no other reason, and to cater a little bit to everyone. Because you can imagine, let's even say that 65% of my viewers just love the zero guard buzz cut and they'd be cool seeing that for the next year and that only. Even though that's the majority, that still leaves the minority, 35%, who either want me to have long hair, longer hair, whatever it is. They want to see other things and maybe they would get bored with that. It's important that I'm always changing on this channel. And again, I just want to remind you, if you are disappointed that I'm growing my hair out, which some of you are, and actually some of you stop watching my videos because of it, which means you're not watching this video now. Some of you are disappointed with it. Some of you are excited with my decision. Whatever it is, I guess I could say this, always expect to be disappointed in me. There's a Gin Blossom song, something like, if you don't expect too much of me, you'll never be let down. You know, and that's in theory how it needs to be about this. You're never going to really get what you want. And when you do get it, when you finally think, because maybe you're a hair person, you're like, yeah, Nick, I want to see you with hair again. I want to see how long you can get. I bet you could really make that work. I want to see that. Well, guess what? 9 months from now or whenever it is, you finally get that, and guess what? I'll get it cut, and then you'll be disappointed again. So goes the circle of life that Elton John sang about, but that was more about the ecosystem and what animals eat each other. That's not about this. I'm a vegan. I don't, definitely not going to eat animals or things. So expect to be disappointed, expect change. Oh wait, isn't that like life? That life throws you surprises and you have to face challenges and you get disappointed sometimes, but then you just kind of get used to the new norm and you make it work for yourself. I wonder if my channel about hair loss is really a way to teach younger men examples about how the real world works, because they're still in their teens and 20s and they haven't experienced the real life challenges that you actually experience as an adult, that have nothing to do with hair loss. And instead it's more of a focus on how can I make money to pay off my mortgage. And if that means putting Amazon links in my videos and having a blog that's very successful so that people pay me $100 to copy and paste their blog on there, and oh, Nick's at a different stage in life. Oh, and I'm gonna be at that stage in life eventually. Even though I'm only 21, it's hard to imagine myself as a 37-year-old man who's married and have 2 kids and a home, but oh, and I'm not ready for that, but Nick's shoveling that on me anyway. And just because I like him, I keep putting up with it. Okay, that's what this is really about, okay.